What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more techno, and indeed we're back with another artist who I discovered through DB Cooper, David, and the Barred Techno group, which is to say I reacted to a few tunes from Roby M. Rage already. Dope-ass artist, didn't know who he was until recently, but that's just because largely when I've been buying techno over the years, I'm mostly buying acid techno vinyl, and particularly from the sort of London acid techno scene. So again, there's some like really cool artists who have eluded my attention over the years, but it is nice that since I've started doing these videos, and again through input from various people, I am hearing some different sounds. Nevertheless, we're going to listen to a tune by Billy Simpson, an artist from Scotland, and in fact an artist who recently opened for Chris Liberator, and you know, in the Barred Techno group had posted a sort of shot of Chris and mentioned that he played, I don't know if it was the original or a remix of One Night in Hackney to end the set, so very cool, and I'm very excited to react to this tune. Admittedly, it was supposed to be on my old channel, which had a notably larger following, you know, a higher level of interaction, so I do apologize. I had to switch accounts. Apparently the email that the old one is linked to is just not going to be able to access YouTube anymore. So it seems arbitrary, but like I said, it seems to be out of my hands, so I do apologize. Hopefully people will still find this interesting. Nevertheless, here we go. This is Billy Simpson, Static Distortion on the label Close Contact. Love the kick already. It's got heft. Ooh. I like that rattling layer of the percussion, and there was also some little, little like digital glass bleeps. Like that slide sort of sound. There's a jazzy. There's a lot of little layers going on. Some of them I'm sort of struggling to articulate. There's like one that's sort of like shadowing kind of the percussion. And now this kind of like warm, sort of like, almost like progressive house. But like, you know, different, but in a way it reminded me of that old track. What's the music sounds better with you? Stardust, is that right? I remember that tune killing at a party I went to, but I wasn't really a house guy, so it wasn't like, it wasn't something that I was like, oh my gosh, it was like, oh damn, like everyone loves this track. Ooh, wicked. That vocal layer is interesting, like I didn't expect that given... sonically complex. I got some dissonance. Has kind of a harder techno room feel now. Like that little roll. Really do like that dissonant layer. Hello, old friend. I don't know if David or someone or Billy directly told me that there'd be acid in this. I don't remember. I'm happy to hear it. It's really nice acid work. It's like, it's got some cool it's the mix with the more like pingy sort of Sven Voth do a set once at a party, like a live set. A lot of tunes he played were sort of like this. Also reminds me of what's that Rob Acid alias? I'm blanking on the alias, but it was one of his monikers. Acid Warrior. I like again, what I was calling like that sort of progressive house layer. I like that coming back in there. I like it sort of fading and like it's kind of like phasing in and out. Moving into the outro. It felt like it was about that moment. It was cool. I really like this tune, and one of the reasons is just the dynamism. Like, I thought I sort of had a handle on what it was doing, and then it went into that phase with that like vocal synth that sort of like made it a little more like mysterious. By the way, that little jazzy bit on the way out is dope. But yeah, and then it went into that acid segment, like real kind of like gritty, grinding acid segment. Then back into this like smoother, sort of progressive vibes. I like the complex palette. Yeah, so really cool tune. Shout out to Billy. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look into more of his tunes. You know, some of these artists I'm just discovering recently, so I can't speak too confidently to the catalog, but definitely makes me want to hear more. And in particular, I just love the way that so many different sonic elements were sort of blended into one tune. And again, as someone who wasn't aware that there was acid in it, maybe Billy or David told me, but I don't actually remember. So that was a nice surprise. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know, you know, which part of the tune was your favorite. I do like the overall progression, but you know, I am a 303 addict, so I'm gonna have to say that that middle section with the sort of gritty acid work, although it was sort of two layered, right? It had that like gritty kind of grinding lower part, but then it had the higher like bleepier acid layer. So that was really dope. Yeah. Shout out to Billy for letting me react to his tune. Shout out to David for bringing it to my attention. Shout out to the Barred Techno group for just having some cool artists that I'm still in the process of discovering. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the tune. Other than that, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.